Hello everyone. Today our topic is how to assign dead load and live load in a tall building. After the draw or design a tall building in ETF software. In my previous video, I shown you how to draw a building in ETF software. Now I am going to show you how to assign dead load and live load in a building. Now open ETF software, go to file and click on open, and from here select the previous model which we have designed before and I shown you in my previous video. Now click on open. It will take some time and now click on OK. Now this is our previous model which I have discussed in our previous video. First of all, you have to select the all stories from the bottom head right corner, because dead load are same for the all stories. It is shown here. You can see dead load for the story 1 to 8. Dead load is 2 kN per meter square, and story 9 to 14 dead load is 2 kN per meter square. Story 15 to 19 dead load is 2 kN per meter square, and similarly story 20 to 23 dead load is 2 kN per meter square. That's why you can assign the dead load in all story. By selecting the all story. So for that, go to plan view, select the story 1 and click on OK, and select the all story from the your right hand bottom corner and click the all slab shells one by one. Select the all slab shells one by one. You cannot select the slab shells from 9 to 14 story or 15 to 16 story or other story. You have to select the slab shells from 1 to between 1 to 8 stories, because from between 1 to 8 stories the slab have all the shells, but in other stories they don't have the other shells. You can say here this is the story 1 to 8, and this slab have all the shells, but here in this stories this slab don't have the all the shells. Here there is no shells, and also story 15 to 19 there is no shells, you can see here. And also similarly in 20 to 23 there is also no shells. Here you can see here there is also no shells. So that's why you have to, or that's why you have to come the story on and choose all stories, and you have to select the all shells of the slab, and then go to assign and click on shell load. Select the shell loads and click on uniform loads, and from here choose the dead load, because you are going to assign the dead loads, and give the dead loads value which is I have shown here, which is 2, and now click on apply. Now click on OK. Now your assigning of dead load is complete, and you want to see the other stories dead load value, then go to plan view and choose story 9. If you want to story and to see the dead load value of story 9, here it's shown. And similarly go to plan view again and select the other story 16 click on OK. You can see here also, and similarly go to plain view story 23 and click on OK. It is also shown here. Now again go to story 1 and click on OK. Now now you have to assign the live load for all the stories in all the stories. So for that, first of all, here our live load value is not same in the all the stories. You can see here from story 1 to 8 live load value is 5 kilonewton per meter square, and the story 9 to 14 you see it is 4.5 kilonewton per meter square, and story 15 to 19 live load is 4 kilonewton per meter square, and the 4E 20 to 23 is live load 3.5 kilonewton per meter square. So our live load is not same in all the stories, so we have to assign the live load in first. So we have to assign the live load first story 1 to 8, and then we have to assign the live load story 9 to 14, and then we have to assign the live load 15 to 19, and then we have to assign the live load 20 to 23. Now for that, first go to story between 1 to 8, because between 1 to 8 live load is same, uh, which is 5 kilonewton per meter square, and for that you have to choose the similar stories option from your bottom, from your right hand bottom corner. Choose the similar stories, because 1 to 8 are the stories are the similar stories, and here the live load value is same. Here I choose the similar stories option, and now choose the all the all the shells of the slab from any story between 1 to 8. Now I choose here story 1, and now select all the shells. After selecting all the shells, and you can verify your left hand bottom corner, 72 shells are selected and 288 and edges selected. You can multiply the 4 into 72 and it will come. And now the assigning live load. Now after the select all the shells of the stories between 1 to 8, go to assign and click on shell loads and click on uniform loads. From here choose the dead live load, because we have to assign the live load, and in load give the live load value, which is 5. I have shown story 1 to 8 live load value is 5, and now live load value is 5. Now click on apply, and then click on OK. Now your assigning live load on story 1 to 8 is complete. This is the story on. If you want to see the live assigning live load value between story 1 to 8, now click on story white, and you can see here this is the story 8 live load, assigning live load is complete. And you want to see other story, then click on any story between story 1 to 8. Now click on OK, and here this is the story 6, and all the live load value assigning is complete in between story 1 to 8. Now we assign the live load in the story between 9 to 4. In the story between 9 to 4, now we assign the live load. And so first of all, go to any story between 9 to 4. Between 9 to 4, choose any story. So I take story 9 and click on OK, and choose the similar stories option from your right hand bottom corner, and here select the all slab shells one by one, and now similarly go to assign shell loads and click on uniform. From here you have to choose the live load and you have to change the live load values, because for story 9 to 14 the live load value is 4.5 kilonewton per meter square, which is shown here, and put the live load value which is 4.5, and now click on OK. Now assigning live load value between story 9 to 14 is complete. If you want to check, then using this arrow, up and down arrow, you can move your story position and click on up arrow, and this is the story 10 live, and live load is shown here 4.5, and story 11 also, and similarly other stories you can see. Story 14. Now again you have to, after that you have to assign the live load in other stories, and next stories is between 15 to 90. You can see here next stories is between 15 to 90. 15 to 90 you can see here. So choose the any story between 15 to 90. So go to plan and story between 15 to 90. Here I choose story 15 and click on OK, and select the all slab shells one by one. You can confirm this story is 15 or not. Here uh, in top here it's shown plan view story 15 and Z is 45 meter. That means his story is 15 and height of the one story and is 3 meter, and 15 into 3 means 45 meter. So you can check here and make sure your similar story option is selected here in right hand bottom corner, and similarly go to assign shell loads uniform, choose live load from here, and its live load value is 4 kilonewton per meter square, and now click on OK. You can check this is a story 16 and 4 is shown here, and story 17. Now go to story 20, because story 20 to 23 is in story 20 to 23 live load is 3.5, which we have to assign also after the assigning of live load in story between 15 to 19. And now select all slab shells and make sure similar stories option are selected in your bottom right hand corner, and similarly go to assign shell loads uniform and choose the live load from here, and between story 2 to 23 live load value is 3.5 kilonewton per meter square. 3.5 kilonewton per meter square. Now click on OK. Now assigning live load on story 20 to 23 is complete. Now if you want to check the other story, then this is the story 21 and 22 and 23. This is the base story. Z value is 0 means story, 0 means base, means ground floor, and then this is the story on. Now you're assigning in dead load and live load in all the stories is complete. In my next video, I will show you how to assign cladding load on the building. Thank you for watching.